Hi, this is Ellen McCauley at Pray It Off, and it's a very fun night for me because I love to hear about people's journeys, and each one of our journeys is different, and yet we're all children of God and we share in that community, and it's so special to hear what people have to say. The next person, one of the things I love the most about her is she leaves for months at a time to go traveling, Florida, different places, but she's still a card-carrying member, and when she comes back, she slaps down her food logs. She has learned, and I swear, I'm not worried about having a 2-month sabbatical next year when we have a 9-month ministry, because I am a fanatic at keeping my food log. There are people still struggling with keeping that food log, and I hope Betty says a little something about how easy it is for her to keep them. Let's hear a huge round of applause for Betty Duxbury! Woo-hoo! Here she is, Betty! Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Well, I've been reading on the Holy, I've been here now 2.5 sessions, I guess. And I read on the bulletin from the very beginning about the weight loss program, Pray It Off, and I'd always say, well, I don't have 50 pounds to lose. I had 35, but not 50. So I figured I was skinny, I guess. So anyway, luckily I ran into Eleanor Caraccio one day, and I said, oh, you look wonderful, how much weight she had lost and everything. And so I knew she had come to Pray It Off because my sister had told me. She said, she goes to something at your church. So anyway, she suggested that, you know, I didn't have to probably lose 50 pounds and I could call Ellen, so that's what I did. And I'm telling you, best thing I ever did for myself. I went to Weight Watchers a long, long time ago and I lost weight, but I didn't keep it off. So I do think it's a matter of, you know, must come. Even when you reach your goal. You just can't say, well, you know, I've reached it, I'm not going to come anymore. So Ann is absolutely right what she said. Anyway, I've changed my eating habits. I live alone, so there's no excuse for, you know, I don't have kids to cook for, and I don't have to have snacks around for children, so it's my own fault when I do gain weight and I don't have a proper diet. But I can't tell you how long it's been since I've had pasta. And that used to be on my diet every week. So I know that, you know, I can't have carbs. I just know it. It's not part of my food. I do have some bread, but I always try to get the low-calorie bread. And I try to watch what I eat. And I never was a water drinker, and now I drink a lot more water. And I know it's doing me some good. And I know it's helped with some health problems, too, because I've always had terrible cramps in my legs. And at night in particular, and I don't know if any doctor ever told me, but you know, by drinking water that does help, and I don't get them anymore. And there's a day goes by that I don't drink them, you know, a proper amount, I will have them again. So it really does, you know, do a lot for your health. And now I do more portion control, label checking, and more exercise. I had a stationary bike in my family room for years, and it just sat there, and now somebody rides it. And I think the greatest thing is the way Ellen treats you. Even though I slipped back a few pounds in the last couple of weeks. Anyway, you don't get a discouragement from her. You get a hug, and she says, oh, sorry, you know you're going to be able to take care of this. So I guess we're pretty lucky to have someone like her being our monitor or our friend, really. And I think that I have to give credit to Bob, too, because this is a great devotion that the two of them do. They could be home sitting watching TV and whatever, but they're here week after week and devoting their time to us, and I greatly appreciate it.
But Betty, isn't it easy to keep the log?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Yeah. You know, I go up to my cottage for the whole summer. I'm there from the beginning of May until the end of October. And I just take a whole bunch of empty, you know, a blank with me, and I do it every day.
Does it keep you on track?
Oh, yes, it does. Yes, it does. If I know
Oh,
and the
man.
quantities, and I don't get weighed during the summer, I don't have a scale at the cottage. But when I come back here, actually I had maintained my weight, and then the last 2 weeks I blew it.
We're not going to worry about the last two.
But no, it isn't that difficult, it really isn't. And you're absolutely right when you say that you made it in Weight Watcher, and nobody read the thing. That was pathetic, really. You kept all that, and nobody read it to say, you shouldn't be eating this, or, the reason. Ellen has said to me, well, I can see that, maybe you had too much salt or whatever. So she really, does read them very, very thoroughly.
Let's hear it for Betty Duxbury, everybody.